So today we're doing the Not So Berry Challenge. Now, you are probably wondering what that is if you haven't heard of it before. It's a generation challenge made by Little Simsy and I believe one other person, Always Simming. And it's a generation challenge where each generation has certain requirements that have to be met. So the first one we're on is Mint, and we'll take a closer look at Mint a little bit later. But for Mint, this is what the first generation says. You're a mischievous scientist that really loves the color mint. You're career driven, but still make all the time for silly pranks and outings to your closest friends. You love luxury and want the best for you and your family. So their traits are vegetarian, jealous, materialistic, aspiration is chief of mischief, and career is scientist. The rules are we must master scientist career and complete chief of mischief aspiration, master mischief and logic skills, and we have to complete the elements collection. Now, at the time this was written, Growing Together was not out, and there were a couple things that got added that weren't in this. I was actually very hesitant to do this challenge because I saw from a lot of people that were playing this kept getting rule followed on people, but the creator herself had then said, you don't have to follow the rules hard and fast, make it fun for you. So this is what we're doing. Right now, Mint's a teenager, and the story is like this, where her parents died right before she became a teenager. And so, because she was dealing with the death of her family, she got thrusted into teenagedom right off the bat, where it was very hard for her. And so she wasn't sure what exactly she was going to do. So she moved into this house. Her family left her money from their deaths, and now she has to pretty much figure out life. So what we're going to be doing is decorating the place a little bit, because obviously it doesn't look very minty from the offset. So let's see what we can do here. So kitchen. I don't really want to get a $14,000 refrigerator though. I mean, that could work. So let's sell this one. I mean, I can't really tell some of these colors, but we'll wing it. Baby's first wastebasket. I mean, technically? Give me a click. I mean, yeah. Oh god, who did this wallpaper, man? Ugh. Man, what is this, 1940s? That just, I don't like any of this look. Like, what gives? Are there any counters of that color? I mean, maybe. That looks like it could be it. Let's just delete all this. I'm not gonna find a stove that color, I don't think. Wait, what is that? No space electric oven space saver? Oh, that's an induction stovetop. Yeah, you can tell I've gotten some new packs, so I don't know what everything is. Must be plate. Oh! I guess that goes with that? I don't know. You know what? Can we just have the normal one? That'd just be great. Oh. Those are not the right cabinets, are they? What was the symbol for these cabinets? Modern by somebody. Ah, here we go. Okay, I don't really want a hood. Yeah. slowly coming together. And I really do mean slowly. Alright. Wallpaper. Maybe? I don't know. Like, it's hard for me to really see these colors. Does that look mint to anybody else? Or am I being an idiot? I don't know if this really looks like the color or not, but we're gonna use it because I think it's close enough. And also I can't really tell the color very well. Blue, red, and greens are hard for me to see, if I can see them at all. So, there's a reason why I'm a pain in the butt when it comes to certain fights in Final Fantasy XIV. Because some of the mechanics are those colors. But we're just gonna go with this is the color, and I don't know, someone can tell me if I'm wrong. And if I am, well, then I need to know which one. This is probably why I need some of my friends online. They'll be like, hey guys, watch this stream for a moment. Let me know if I've screwed up this color combination. Okay. Alright. The flooring is what's going to be the weird part. Because I don't think... No. Maybe? I'm not good at this stuff. I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to the... Alright, let me just put this one down and look. Doesn't seem to clash right off the bat. So, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. All I know is we're just doing with what we've got. So, okay, so let's go into the living room area. I know I am not going to find a fireplace that's going to be a minty color. Wait a minute. I mean, it looks similar to the wallpaper. Similar shade, so that's going to have to be that, I suppose. I really don't want to do... I mean... Close enough? It looks like a small, like, drawer kind of thing. I don't know. I don't know if that looks like right or not, but, you know. I just have to figure it out my way, and I just... just one of those things. Where it's just, I'm second guessing every single decision I'm making. But it's alright. This is fine. Alright. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find a dining room table. I know I just literally said that about every piece of furniture. Wait a minute. I'll come back to that later. Oh my god, no. timing close? Is there... I mean, it's a Kinder Bay chair, but it looks like it's... You know what? We'll just do this chair. And because we'll have to have a kid, we need a high chair. Oh, here it is. And I actually know which one this one is. Oh, right. Hold on. Where can we put you? This is eventually going to be a kid's room, so we'll just put it there. Why not? Okay. That just works weird, though, without a chair. Oh, well, that's because the door's right there, so we won't be able to really put another one. I mean, this family's not going to be big, so 3 chairs is probably fine at this point. I'm not planning to do a huge family with these. Literally just gonna do what the rules say. Alright, now for bathroom. I know we'll definitely need a bathtub. That has to be a thing. Honestly, some of these color combinations just look weird. I think it's the same as this one. I don't even know if any of this is going to make sense. I don't know. Ah! This is hard. Kiddo gonna need body. But oh god, that did not look right in my eyes. What is with some of these? No, we don't need anything that freaking fancy. I mean, close. We don't really have room for a sink. But I mean, oh lord, we did not put a sink in the kitchen. I was about to say, oh, it's fine, we have a... I don't care if the sink is not a freaking minty color. Like, I'm not going about going all that. What is intersecting right there? Oh, is it the light? What if we move it? Okay. Now, are you gonna be like, it's fine? No, there's apparently something still there. Yeah, I mean, that works. I just don't understand what is supposedly right there that it's like new. Trying to see if there's like any other smaller... No, it says it's intersecting with something, but what? There's nothing that I can really see. Oh, but it can go right there? Okay. We're just not gonna question it at this point. Because I don't know what the heck I'm doing. All I know is it sounded fun. But again, when it comes to Sims, do you really know what you're doing? Does anyone ever really know what they end up doing? Okay, here we go with the... I really don't want to use the BB move objects, because sometimes that makes it where the item's not usable. Oh, well, that can work there, but I don't know if that's... Wait, how come it can go here? We'll see if it ends up working, but if not, I am yeeting it. I'm not even... Do I really want to go into detail with the curtains? While I'm debating that, let's go find a bed that's not super cheap, but not super expensive either. That will work. Yeah. And worst case, the crib and all that stuff can just go in this room. We don't really have much space for toys, but that's okay. Worst case, later we can get some outside toys. But I guess we should at least give the room a bookshelf that can hang on the wall? Or one of these cute... Oh my god, that's huge. There. Yeah, it's coming together. Those are a little too big. Maybe? They don't look terrible. Is there a place we can put it? Alright, let's see if any of that's gonna be usable. But it should be fine. We're gonna actually need, like, a... I mean, it's gonna be a pretty much standard laptop, but it should be fine. Okay, so then... I guess we're going to need a TV, but nothing... Like... Yeah. You know what? That's fine. It doesn't need to be a big fancy thing. Okay. Alright, so let's test some of the stuff real quick. Can you read something out of there?
Vanarla.
So that's Menta Berry. She's our first one. I made her a teen because going through school. Okay, cool, you can. So why don't you read that for a minute? Oh goodness, you gotta do your homework, but it's only 8:46. Okay, so that works. Can you relax there? And then apply your facial cleanser. Okay, cool, we're fine. Side left side of the Menta. Now I know the one thing I need to find in build mode here real quick is the elemental display rack, because we're going to need this in order to complete one of the challenge things. I don't even know where to put this. There's not enough room. We'll just put it in the kids' room. Okay. So that's where we'll have to go. For now, anyways. Okay. So, since you did that, go ahead and do some homework, because you're going to need to. So right now, her parents gave her enough money when they died. They left her to where she can probably afford to kind of put herself through high school, but she's not going to be sure about college, obviously. I don't know where the rules stand on that. I think honestly, as long as you do what you need to do, it should be fine. But this is not the one I'm going to want to test that on. Okay, so we have to finish the science career, do the Chief of Mischief aspiration, master mischief and logic skills. This is gonna be fun. Alright, so what would raise up logic besides logic books? Let's see. Oh. Psych, self up. I guess we're gonna need logic and mischief books. Skill. Logic. This will help us some of the way there. And also some of this we can do at school, so. It's kind of one of the other reasons for going here. Or for doing it this way. It's just that way, it just makes sense. I mean, yes, I know it's technically not part of the rules, but it's not in there that we couldn't do it this way. And I'm just trying to give myself the best possible way to do this. Because if she does well enough in school, we get bonus when we go to our career. Especially if she gets valedictorian. That'd be awesome. So, I'll worry about the outside of the house later. I'm not too worried about the outside of the house looking minty. I ain't about that life. Yay, she completed her homework for the day. How are your needs? Are they pretty good? Oh, you have no relationships. Yeah, that sounds about right. Let's see. Why don't we go somewhere for a little bit? Where do we want to go and go meet people that might be our own age? Let's see. We're in the... The bar might have some teenagers. I guess we can go here and just kind of scope it out. I want to start putting links on people. Alright, so who all's here? That's a young adult. You know what? Nothing that says we can't do it on adults, right?
Bogey.
そうそう
Caljo Dorishi. Finneface Septa.
Mischief.
Lonza Merve. Weibo. Camus Zamonacero.
Hey, hey, hey.
Ooh. Leave.
Yeah, but same. Camus Safleast. Flamin' Shuva. Cha cha.
Yo.
Spillane.
Bedomi a brow. Finibi yemph. Blingo?
Porp no.
Okay. Flute shul. Dag dag.
Dag dag.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Ah.
Floopy yaspa. Ship noi.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna find this funny.
Sarbs.
Sarg? Oh.
Affluent.
No, she does not dislike mischief.
So.
Mischief. Pranks.
Roga.
Dag.
Aw, Jabeen. Oh, met the bay. Habini.
Why about bad plasma? Oh, that's funny.
Morbiso. Arsene. Wegwin Ogren. Galanchine.
Is that something you really want to lie to a vampire?
Snizo.
Oh.
Boujing.
Oskanam Paraza.
Huh? Huh?
Nabuna Shorbe.
Somehow he liked that?
Zabar de Blanc. Chinoy. Rimple Gribo. Creambo Nooch. Blue Knee Fronge. Marble Bean. Ina Tubarno. Ah, Samsa Quink. Yano Zorpal. Blaho Quarb.
Huh.
Mouseback a Nobla. Ina. Hubna. Narble Shabu.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Oh, Caro.
Claim to be criminal mastermind.
Snobzo. Q-zip.
Oh, Arb.
Stule. Abelor Fene. Spanu.
Pravda.
Leme.
Pelzoheen.
Oh. What was that?
Alright, so we got that one. Now if we can just get him to hate us.
Bosa.
I'm gonna be the annoying teenager.
What deed?
Babies.
Pasamo Lonkas.
Uh-huh.
Blush. Glep.
Oh, Yarba.
Damn it.
Herbadine.
So big
Gone
dwarf.
Batuni.
Ah. So.
So.
Sula.
Oh. Ah, Busta Bay. Doofka.
Tiru.
Ooh.
A Mookie Flarbin Thori.
Swag.
Ah.
Yamu. Hoopatay. Widiwa. Abroop. Deroy.
Stevie.
Sabay. Fabas.
Sway
Bevamoy.
Suka?
Yanabi.
How long does it
Yo,
take
wait.
to get him?
Tway. Aren't you? Ugh. Crashed.
Oh, what was this? Festering grudge. Yes!
Oh,
Ah, Kiss
Play about love life. What's your
Fuente,
problem?
Lamina Gabar. Wib. Weevo Bebso. Watsu Gorg. Bin Trip Nebo. Moochie Peachy.
Lamb.
Oh.
Oh, Punsamanit. Oh. Oh.
Spobani.
Snurb.
Ugh.
Snoofanoosh.
Ooh.
Silvar.
Oh.
Nobi. Grabix. Uply.
I'm a little bitter.
Kaba.
Oh.
Oh. Senda B.
Aragaba Yemful.
Oh. Cream dough.
Wanji Hanerba. Claspa Yarrel. Huh? Quimble Reginu. Ensues.
She's like,
Larkim. Pumbaa Mo.
Bina Flim.
Ufa. Oh.
Korean. Bank of Flish. Kudos.
I'm not gonna let you leave until you start to hate me.
Hey.
This is actually kind of fun, not gonna lie. I normally don't do this in my games.
Viola Gora. Larkum Ina Plavar. Woni.
Imply mother is a llama.
Sabrava. A plea. Lunasig. Yamisa. Borpno.
Oh. Boofla. Kifaya. Oh. Reed.
Marie. The Stevie door.
Gore.
Stevie. Corbelindo. Bonilli.
Let's argue about music.
Poof. Nah. Nee.
Fleazak. Bull.
Bambic Trimba. Oh. Charky Growl. Oh.
Noosh.
Oh. Oh.
JB Jones. Bart the Beastie.
Oh, yep, now they hate us.
Sheep. Blanket say. Too bad.
Disliked. There we go.
Pazoi Barina. Shrieg. Hina Ziffle. Zerp.
Bedomi a brow.
Zip.
Finibby Yemph. Blingo.
Sortbull. Flarb.
Skiba.
Shreeb.
Brinka. Ah.
Can I get some bread rolls? Argument triumphed. Yay, I won the argument.
Yali. Move Nadarzo.
Thanks. Is there a bathroom around here? Let's see. Yeah, it looks like there is, and there's like... Ah! God damn it! Frickin' husband.
So.
Oh, you sure you want to be around me? Should probably patch up that relationship one of these days.
Chabina.
Kick! That ain't gonna happen.
Maybe. Benay. Avinity. Mishy Lafana.
Oh, okay, cool. There's a bathroom right there.
Zamona Cero? Maybe?
That guy actually look kind of cool. I'm not gonna mess with them. I should find someone at school to mess with. That's probably gonna be the next play. Acquired the fitness skill. Alright, let's go ahead and head home. We did some of our aspirations, so there's that. So we got that going for us. Yay! Woo woo. And my Tamagotchi is still sleeping. Good. How are your needs right now? You're fine. Okay. As long as you stay that way. I didn't find any teens, but you know, we found people to mess with. That was the good thing. That was a good thing. Though, should I really be messing with the werewolves? Wait. Hey, look, it is a werewolf.
Chima.
Huh. Might want to get to know them. Imagine if we had a half werewolf as our next, as our heir. For the, what generation is it? For the Rose generation. That would be hilarious. At the same time, I don't know how that would work. But, you know. Wait. I think there's something we can do with this mailbox. Vote on neighborhood action plan. Let's see, is there anything that could help either our goal? Okay. Let's see. Socialize troll deforms. Definitely sounds like something she would do. Yay, we got to level 3. Let's see. Manta can ask a due date on Sims who aren't pregnant and dare Sims to shriek. She can now kick over trash cans, make prank phone calls, stomp in puddles, and purchase voodoo dolls on a computer. On top of this, she can also tickle the voodoo ball. Oh my god, voodoo doll. That's funny. Can she send... No, not yet. Let's see. We need to get another sim to not like her. Make a prank call. Oh, let's do it to Caleb.
Anova Orna. Aflin Wadi. Oots. Neskafane. Slick. Parsifay. Yabo.
Aww.
Oh. Watini.
Darn it.
Befange. Nuloy? Oh, chor. Lady chor.
Oh, wait, no.
Oh, Shoob.
Aw, too ashamed. Okay. Well, actually, let's just go ahead and get some sleep. Tomorrow's gonna be a big day. You have your first day of school. You want to make a good impression. Somewhat. Oh, let me do auto lights. Gotta save on that electricity bill. Alright, let's actually cook a... Cook, Let's make some family salads, some garden salads. Just because I do not want to burn the house down. Because I know the Sims are terrible the first couple times they cook, so we'll just make some salads until level 4. It's kind of the sweet spot I found in my personal playthroughs. Now, as far as for next generation, what I'm thinking is doing probably Science Baby as a single parent. Because I don't see Menta, with the way it goes, falling in love with anybody at all. So, to me, it just kind of makes more sense to keep her single and just do the Science Baby. And I know the Rose generation has to be able to at least fall in love with someone, leave them at the altar, and then marry someone as an elder. So, we'll see how that goes. Woo! I know, right? I don't know if I got the colors right, but whatever. Okay. Why don't you go ahead and take a shower? Oh. Well, at least clean up after yourself. Okay. Let me know. Wait, you can't use it? Can you go here? This is what I was worried about. Alright. Then take a shower? Of course it is. Okay, so it can't be used. So this goes bye-bye. Yep. Of course the water one's at 32. It's gonna be that way. Meantime, she could be looking around for places to dig for elements. I don't know how we're supposed to know if the collection's done, but my guess is these coordinate. So. Oh, I'm sure we'll figure it out. Eventually. But right now I'm going to be looking for areas that have dig spots. That's a plant. That's a random plot of land. That's a mushroom plant. I know where there's one in Brittleton Bay. I know there's something there, so worst case we can go digging there like on the weekends. But I mean, starting as a teenager could be interesting. That's why I kind of did it, but also to help give us that boost if she does well enough. Oh, is she deciding to read a mischief book? Why level 3? Isn't that gonna be a pain for you? Is there a reason why you're choosing level 3? That's too high for you. You should have grabbed like the level 1. Yep, you're gonna go ahead and troll the forms.
Eva? Brapna? Huh. Ophi Bay. Aha.
The hardest one's gonna be Rose Generation with the
Neat.
serial romantic.
Florid. Eva? Nukem stay. Vanarla. Aha.
Yep, school starts about an hour, but she can still troll the forums till then. Because it's gonna ask us if we want to follow her, and we're gonna click follow, obviously.
Oh. Aha. Ooh, laba.
So right now she's just trolling forums. Typical teenagers.
Aha. Nukem stay. Ah.
Yep, now we're going to school. Now let's see who's here. Oh, I think we found someone to get us to hate. Remember him from one of my other previews. He's a asshole. Who else? We have. Oh, he's normally a good guy. Goth, Harris. Looks like. Yeah. The only thing I'm noticing is Ito is not here. From the looks of it. Charm. Yeah. That sucks. First time I played as Kiyoshi Ito was an option here. And my second sim in my personal playthrough actually ended up marrying him, and he was actually really good guy. He actually did really well. So I was actually quite impressed because he really did good with the kids, and I never had, and still to this day, never had a male sim that took care of kids as much as he did. Kind of miss him. In my personal playthrough, the first one, the Ito family is almost entirely dead, so it's kind of sad. But more might trickle in because it's still early. We'll see.
Ah, nope, sir.
Dag.
Learn about new school. Okay, sure. Now, okay, yep, you are still that.
Ah.
I am not going to claim
Ooh.
a longer, but I want to give this guy a piece of my mind.
Loose yabba.
I don't care if he ends up hating me. I'm going to get this asshole.
You're a bay. Suba.
Gibbs.
Oh, he's in the Renegades Club. Let's
Bisha.
take a look at what
Creep.
that entails. Renegades. Want to make friends, want to be popular? Too bad! You don't talk about the Renegades. Mischievous, sabotage, mean. Don't be mischievous to Renegades. Yeah, well, I'm going to be mischievous to you. I'm not in the club.
Lenarget maybe. Shui bao.
Glep.
Larkim.
Berbadoy.
Pumbaa mo.
Donatuni. Bruhana Vitork.
Flick nose.
Jessne.
Trick with hand buzzer.
Sila.
Act tough.
Huh?
Shazzle.
Oh. Barbe.
Joke about facial hair.
Yeah.
A believer. Agawoni. Epso.
Flows it. Jorby Pumbaa. Wanu. Oh.
Hey, I'm not done with you yet. Oh. Guess we have to get to class. Come lunchtime, this ain't over. 66 bit on one large, Itchpad says 17. Oh, so far, Ishgard medium is going to be the possibility then. Is he in our class? Oh, no, but he is in the other class. So, there's that.
Honey, Vana Wobs. Zon Skrillmeep? Priskin. Your Blick. Zarzuya Arfanaya. Smeeba Polynide. Makosa Yana Saj.
Oh, we're working on the logic skill.
Grillmeep. Durfna Gimalu Chankina.
Now we can probably see what it takes.
Neeb. Finnegrow Spine. Forf Apidola Anaherb. Arfanaya. Your Blick. Zarzuya. Olawate. Shapula Zompus. Shapula Olawate Narimo Bloff. Onlegan Sinushmi Bon. Grosh Barbahoy. Barbahoy Grosh. Unaba Basamu. Finuza. Yabons. Arfanaya. Your Blick Zarzuya.
Pretty much making her a punk.
Essenoi Mipam Durfna. Feferu. Ploss. Skuna. Olawate. Shapula Zompus. Smeeba Polynide. Makosa Yana Saj. Yibs. Grillmeep. Durfna Gimalu Chankina. Afrosh Quunk. Yibs. Yabosa Brop One Penerf. Your Blick. Zarzuya Arfanaya. Neeb. Finnegrow Spine.
Oh, class is over. Be friendly with a student. Honestly, ain't Wolfgang. Can I get some tamale bites? We can be friendly to Molly.
Stiba Cranau. Pimba.
Yibs.
Narfawift.
Quips Mikos Bora. Krise.
So,
Your
Bernard,
blick on
Lisa Club,
Chibi.
Inca.
Oh, Sigluna. Tenkul Ushib. Saraspa Barovita.
Vadish. Vadish.
Oh, that's nice. Someone took my food.
Dad.
Uh-huh.
Chumpachana.
That's rude. You
Yip, it's
don't
an egg.
take a teenager's food.
Chilan. Karasha. Champafomafesh. Mila.
Yibs.
Yifla
Gorsh Vicray Winoksa.
Yibs. Nico Ishi. Woo, Yanifeb. Yadabeb Spara. Magorsh. Camille.
Oh, Sigluna.
Vadish.
Tanquil Ushib Saraspa Barove Plar.
Yopsanoi. Barafwa Winoksa Zarspa. Huh?
Mixow. Yerba. Vadish.
I don't know who grabbed my food again, but I grabbed their sliders. Oh shoot, it's meat. I forgot. Dang it. I forgot. I'm not used to vegetarians. Okay, nope, nope, don't eat that. Oh my god. I forgot vegetarian.
Bully Galon. Zombo Porza.
Shoot. Here, eat the veggie dog. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I forgot.
Bravobi, Sacranario, Manza.
Why is there a bag on your head? Insult! Dude, I am making you my target. Spread nasty rumor. Wolf gains a plant sim.
Brokisei. Shumbik.
Smeeba, of course. No Shabara.
You're an alien.
Warda Zeba.
You suck at school.
Fanea Storp. Mebu. Abini.
Deception.
Habawal,
Spread
yeah.
rumors.
Arbody Ooh, Yabahorn. Fliz.
Cargo.
It's me.
Obitosh.
Hi.
Kuna.
I'm the problem. It's me.
Pwipsalai. Spiffy Yibs.
Oh yeah, it didn't have an audience. No, it
Zobe.
felt weird. I didn't like the word potato.
Fiba. Sparfa.
It looked weird.
Woo, Mama.
Alright, well we got that part done. Now we just need to use computer cause mischief 3 times. We're working on it. Going to be a flop. Wait, what? They understand the insult? Why didn't I say it? Menta has to come up with something new, awkward, and I made her eat meat because I forgot about the vegetarian trait. That shows you how often I use it. None. Well, that explains why she was so good with the, happy with the garden salad. Celine Lopez. What do you want? Hey, no, sorry. I don't really want anyone staying over. Okay, thanks, bye.
Shapula, Ola Wate Narimo, Block. Tombaloo, Blarga Resort Yaba. Uxanao, Wisup Vinba Rabao. Yibs, Umpatosh Yamakalu.
Yeah, Molly seems cool.
Flashta, Kloof. Subi with Bayema, Shazzle, Forme. Smeeba
Matsuya!
Makosa, Yana Sedge. Yibs. Your Blick, Zarzuya Arfanaya. Fliderno, Bimbalop Bialbo Glabe. Smeeba Wanjini, Hanrum Cloim Lare.
Oh, fun.
Moraheo Ne. Barbahoy Gosh.
You need lots of materia.
Finuza.
Rip.
Yabans. Arfanaya. Your Blick, Zarzuya.
Kafoba Storne.
Rinshoop Shishita.
I guess she should find an after-school activity to join after school.
Inabash.
Because to graduate early, it's one of the things you have to do, apparently.
Bina. On Legan Sinusha.
Excuse me while I roll my eyes.
Grosh Barbahoy. Barbahoy Grosh. Unaba Basamu. Finuza. Yabans. Feferu. Ploss. Skuna. Huh.
School is over for today.
British
I impress the teachers. Well, that's a good thing.
Ah.
I don't think that high up. Chess team. Why not? Let's go ahead. Because I don't want to go home right away. Right. Let's see. What kind of trouble can we cause? Socialize. I don't think that counts. Let's just practice our writing skills, because I think we can write, like, fake letters or stuff. I don't know what we can do on a computer with Mischief. But we have to do something with it 3 times, so... She's on doll, computer, and phone. But what? No. I don't think it's anything with programming.
Lamarck Amibi? A plebis apple. Sola. Ganu Prabara. Kaljodarishi. Finifesh septa. Mustahibine. Hapium Evanage. Washinoi. Shazzle. And Sabor. Waiting for maize, huh? Oh. Ibs. Yabasane. Shipney. Cooknafesh. Unafesh, beloy. Flamon Nishkabao. Smashel Clem. Yiklawush. Marik Poshima? Yeah, yips. Oh, Tinkwell. Yaba. Drobo. Sulafesh.
Okay.
Espina. Arabe. Yeah, Befete. Monocorbo. Huh? Noosh. Swinko Clevite. Way. Oh. Sola. Solayab. Cabernet.
Let me try something. Let's see. Oh, apparently Kiyoshi Ito somehow hates us. I don't know where that happened. Because I don't think we've seen him. Unless... I have no idea. But she's not really looking for a love interest anyways. It is not her thing. I mean, she's a teenager that gets in trouble. So, I mean, she gets good grades, but she's a little bit mischievous. So, she has a little bit of a wild side. Where's the school's PA system? I don't know where that would be. Maybe up here? I don't think it's something we'll be able to get into super easily.
Shupaza.
Oh. looks like everyone's leaving, so might as well go back home. Oh, apparently I guess we did run into him at one point. Oh, he's a rival. That's why. Okay, that makes sense now. He's a rival because we're on the chess team. Okay. Okay, that started to make sense now. I get it. I get it. I guess that means we have to get a chessboard for her to practice. You say that, but you never tell me which one it is or what it is for all that is. Let's see. So, where can this go? Oh. Okay. I mean, I'm just trying to figure out where we can get a chessboard to fit. Okay. High school. Yeah, I know you're probably tired, but go ahead and play. You also need to do your homework. Yeah, play chess, we'll wait for that's done, then you'll do your homework. Then you're gonna eat some of your leftovers. And I'll try to remember not to feed you meat again. I don't think she'll do college. Just because we have to get through some stuff. Hmm? 25% done.
Count 'em.
Also, why would I hide crafting material from Lobo? Usually I just give it to him.
Huh.
50%. Alright, that'll have to be good enough for now. Let's just try to kind of get you to do homework. That's a little bit important, a little bit more important. Well, besides... Oh, Ferdy's looking for crafting materia because he's trying to get his, Splendor's tool for Weaver. He was mentioning on Kick about it, so... He was asking if I had any that I was hiding from you, and I'm like, usually I just give it to him. So... I know you're tired, just do your homework. And then eat a salad, and then you're going to bed. This house is so small, but, you know, we have to deal with it for now. Could probably enlarge it one of these days, but This is not the permanent home, so... Well, for now. That could change. For right now, this is where she's gonna be living. And also, it was cheap. Meh. Yep, she's doing the homework. Oh, there is Lobo, aka Lynn. Thank you for your follow, babe. Don't have any alerts set up yet, but, you know. They haven't made those yet for Kick. Oh no, at least Kick doesn't have 7 billion ads that run all the time. Go into sync. Yeah, Ferdy's going for the splendid tools. Very least for Weaver. Take shower. Oh, puberty. Yeah, puberty's a bitch. Oh Lord, he found something new to grind for. Well, yeah, but knowing you, once you finish Heaven on High, you're going to find something else to grind for, and it could be those weapons. I know how you are. You always have to have something to do. But I can totally understand that. Duh. Duh. So this one, we just gotta use computer calls mischief 3 times. Sims can send chain laners, hack. Oh, so she might have to learn programming for the hacking one then. Because I don't think she has... Nope.
Ooh, Pori May. Huh.
Blog about feelings. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Ranger Imbo.
Probably do have to practice writing, though. We can probably do that this weekend.
Yeah.
Or she finishes that. Puberty!
Lone Ray. Locust.
Puberty sucks.
Vina Ooks. Yeah. We've Skumor?
Yay! Completed that. We also completed that unintentionally.
Volcana. Brochure.
Here, why don't you give yourself a pep talk? You'll be okay. Puberty sucks, but that's life. Puberty is life, trust me. Puberty hated me too. I had really, really terrible acne. Like, it was so bad.
Boy. Zappalapliva. Habari. Gripsa.
It's entirely possible that we're going to be able to get bonuses on items for combat classes. I think they've talked about that before, but... Shut up, no one asked you, EA. Why are we dressed up like that? Is that our chess uniform? Workout on exercise machine. Okay. Is there a reason why we're dressed out? I think that's our chess uniform outfit. I guess. I don't know. I don't know at this point. But I do see someone with really cool hair. Let's see. Avant-gardes. Do homework, write, read, drink coffee, play video games. Interesting. Sure. Well, I have school. So I guess we'll have to do that on the weekend.
Oh.
High school study. I wish I knew why we're wearing that outfit. It's probably because of chess club. I don't know.
Mishka Froms. Tuuni Kena. Sikafus. Apala Chaba. Meska. Sequinario. Ulak. Akroba.
Uxaloy Sarabin. You know
I know you're tense about puberty, but trust me, it won't be like this for very long. Yeah, the cystic acne sucks and people laughing you suck, but it's okay.
Yabasane. Shivney. Kuknafe. So. Urban. Scaravina.
Ooh, teacher's tired.
Hey. Ugh.
Huh.
Oh, no, don't worry about that.
Bonawabs. Zanskrilmi. Priskin. Smiba Polynide. Makosa Yana Sedge. Hibs. Bejelja Amiash Crifoba. Yabara. Wissa Dib. Niblig Blow Flammo.
Let's create a club. Chess nerds. For those who love a good game of chess. Club hangout. Can I not choose the high school? Requirements. Logic. There's nothing about like must play chess? Chess team member. No, we can't do that. It's only for high school. Hmm. Oh, here we go. This is where fun and games. Play chess. Friendly. With the chess nerds. Don't judge me. You never know what could happen, right?
Shapula. Ula watching Narimo. Bloff. Pfeffer.
Oh my god.
Rue. Ploss.
You can't be
Skuna,
serious.
A frosh quunk? Yabosa brop one penur.
We have good compatibility.
Fliderna.
Oh,
Bimbalop
bleh.
Bialo Glabe. Neeb. Finnegrau Spine. Fourth Apidola Anna Herb. Olawate. Shapula Zompis. Smiba Wanjini. Hanrum Cloim Lare.
Milestones. Blah, 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 blah. I already know what milestones are.
Unada Basamu. Finuza. Yabans. Bejelja Amiash Krifoba. Yabara. Sagreep Yafarzi.
Uniba. Sabafa Bonch. Yarwago Bloody.
Oh, okay, there's Kiyoshi.
Fliderno. Bimbalop Bialbo Glabe. Neeb. Finnegrau Spine. Fourth Apodola Amaher.
Study for exams. Alright. High school, study. She wants to make sure she does well. Be friendly with a faculty member. Alright.
Miko Ishi Vambo
Ah, wissa dim.
Himba.
Oh.
Alobi.
So.
Let's talk to Kiyoshi. He's normally pretty cool.
Bogey.
Ha.
Jabil.
Sula.
Oh.
Yibs. Sigluna Domiba. Bobanet? Ooh, keep that down.
Gorba. Deyu Sita.
See why.
Small talk.
Ah. Kravid Sebar.
Ka Zipanork. Oh Naya.
Fella Balloon. Harpy.
T-Bowl. Ganir. Kruba. Pomeray.
Wait.
Lenarget maybe. Shui Bow.
Oh no.
Gucci Peaches at Fees. Limon.
Pakyoin Limla. Kibaya.
Oh, news.
Oh, she has a crush on him. This was not... I did not plan for this to happen. Would he even be receptive? You know what? We're just gonna try it. Let's just see how badly this goes. This will either go really badly or it'll go really good. Either way, we're just gonna try this.
Shunavi. Skiba.
Ainzo.
Uh-oh, he's interested. This was not planned.
Free Bono.
This was not planned. This was not planned at all.
Serpido.
No, I did not plan this! Menta! Now you're off script. Oh, so much for staying single. What happens if we do this?
Espina. Arabe. Skiba Whitney?
Knee.
Uh-huh.
Harp too. Droba. Sika Niba. Eater Drube.
Let's just see what happens. So far, it's like, oh, it's a pleasant conversation. But we still don't know what kind of compatibility this is going to be. Oh, we know what he's thinking about.
Rekalulu Saquinario. Nerfa Winka. You know
Derug.
it?
Carzini.
Oh.
Xananas? So Mao. Cribix. Equinario.
Flirting dark.
Contripnizzo. Thepit Mom. Zapade.
Fadish.
Snasha.
Oh,
Fumoy.
Imba. Omiva. Afane. Imba. Noba.
I don't know what happened there because I wasn't really paying attention. But that might be something we have to pursue another time.
Yaboza Penerf, Finem Shlof Bedelja, Mikoy Yabon, Dimash, Grand Sipoma.
I mean, don't get me wrong, Kiyoshi's one of the cuter Sims that you start off with, but it's just wasn't planning on that happening with the storyline. But something we'll have to look into maybe this weekend.
Ebon, Japin, Bedelja Quunk.
If I recall, there's someone else he is interested in.
Shazzle, Borame Sakaba, Yalanim, Washanoi, Shpina, Benja, Quunk, Yaboza Penerf, Finem Shlof Bejelja, Meploy Yabons, Yashona,
Yeah, no, test starts in an hour.
Yalanim, Miaxa Sakaba, Munkin, Kaleng, Ponsa, Ebon, Japin, Yabons, Meploy, Shivan, Bossamu, Washanoi, Barima, Pusin, Bipitan, Galimbo Ebon, Apidola, Wanafub, Anatoy, Moinil, Sakaba. No.
Let's go ahead and order a veggie dog. Prom is coming.
Barove Sinshinin. Crimbo Dumbabrugi.
Go ahead and quickly eat.
Ugh.
Especially before chess club.
No, Meave. Pinave, Binfahep,
Wabarorani, Jorby, Slibbin, Wanu, Desmikos Karenzi, Funchil Brock.
Yeah, this vegetarian trait is not one I use usually.
Yanafeb, Finika, Hispalip, Skibik Nardu, Wissib.
Okay, time to go to chess club. We're a little late, but that's okay.
Pukanoi. Lamina Clark.
We might be calling him to our place later. I want to see what could potentially be there. Off the chess team. Back. Alright, let's go ahead and pee real quick. And then... Bayberry cloth.
Yarba. Bayumo.
Wait, are they nearby or something? Because normally... Oh, they actually are. They're right there. Oh, no, they're not. Now they're not. Usually that's what that means. Alright, agree, Menta. It's a great day. Let's go enjoy the day. All right. Not in the plan, but you know, YOLO. Hello.
Oh,
It's like
shouldn't have
clean
flew.
air.
Dauba.
Can you just talk to him? We need to see what this is.
Sula.
He's a little tense, so this might not go well.
Leave
Oh, Nerfa. You're the
Suli. Ooh. Ah. Ina. So.
Sula. Juja.
Gowdy. Oh, Kankuya. Shibi. Chabina. Moochie Peachy. Shaby Balooey. Yibs. Loonies. Gelsey. Nappa.
Okay, Ari, I'm really not interested in you.
Free but Naya Flu. Habinka Bayuni. Dimpish Bombzoy. Swarspagatoony.
Dead.
Swabi.
Muy bien.
Uh-huh.
Slow brief. Soy brief.
I'll see how this
Prevna?
goes.
Kalibna Brek.
Good, leave. I don't want you here.
Wargabay.
Elza Nibsadu. Imprevda. Drixto. Cornabia.
Let's try this.
Jamesda Belfin. Turinga.
Soy Bayfi.
Oh, he didn't reject it.
Moo.
Florid.
Namsapona. Newcomb Galay.
Where's he going? Is he leaving? No. What's he doing? I can't tell what he's... Oh. Oh my gosh. I didn't realize Kiyoshi could do that. That's actually kind of cool. Yep. Almost fell. Oh my gosh. He actually did fall. Alright, let's see how well Menta does. Oof. I'm just kind of having fun watching him. Yeah, about almost an hour. figure skating!
Mainzel.
Ow.
Hey, Nick.
What are you, a figure skater? I just like watching him on the roller rink. It's funny. Well, that was fun, but we've got to get home. Oh my gosh, it's 11 o'clock at night. We haven't even done homework. Oops. I mean, it's fine. Usually get like an hour or so, usually. I don't know where this is going to go with Kiyoshi, but I'm interested to see what kind of happens. At least for now. I mean, she's a teenager, so right now something like that's not to be taken seriously. So go to the bathroom, shower. It will be interesting to see where that kind of goes. But as of right now, I don't know where that's going to go. I have no idea. Revuda. Oh, that's the bowl left from this morning. I thought I put it in the sink, but I might not have. There definitely seems to be something here. We could also plan a stay over if it ends up going well. Maybe you could stay over the weekend from Friday night to Sunday. That might be something we do. Actually, really, she should probably do homework after that. But after homework, she's gonna create a prom pulse sign for Kiyoshi. We'll see how that goes. Let's see how prom goes with him. If it goes well, then we may do a stayover the following weekend. If it does not go well, Then we just move on with what our plan originally is and try to get ahead in our career. It's kind of why we started as a teenager in the first place. Well, that was dramatic.
Ah, Crophobus dorne. Huh.
That was just a tad dramatic. Just a smidge.
Ah, Finea. Huh.
We're going to be cutting it very close on the homework, but she has like an hour and a half of free time before classes start, so. The more we can get done, the...
Bonita. Huh.
Oh, looks like we're getting done at the nick of time. You know what's funny? Twitch is dropping frames, but not Kick. That is actually kind of funny to me. And just like that, we're all back in our regular clothes.
Oh, Jim Whipsy.
Runch.
Q-zip. Bunza.
Oof. You okay, Noah? Did you just spray yourself with spray paint?
Ooh.
Chaba.
Savro.
Saponario. Yevany Demis. Dad.
Tula.
Small
Quimble
talk.
Reginu.
Just get to know him.
Insula Kalang.
Sula Sula. Oh.
Oh, hey, Greta. I almost called her Gerda. Goofball.
Sanoosh. Grash.
Aha.
Barboy. Kiss
Friendly.
no I wanna fetch. New miv, amsum, kwasun yab.
Why, Bo?
Quexi, darzadoba.
Yeah.
There'll be exam prep session after school today. I don't think she'll really need to prep for it. I think she'll be good.
Huh? Bajelja? Oh. Yibs. Umpatosh Yamakalu. Shapula. Olawate Marimo.
Bala
Loth.
Azib.
Ha.
Olawate. Shapula Zompis.
Ah, art class. That's why it's like, whoa, lots of skills started at one time.
Wadida Shpina. Yibs. Umpatosh Yamakalu. Smiba Polynide. Shamakosa Yana Sedge. Yibs. Subi Whip Bayema. Shazzle Forme.
They also have good compatibility, apparently. But
Inabosh.
we don't know about him. It's just weird. Everyone else are finding out pretty quickly.
Rainic Flurbus.
Urabao? Olawate, Shapula Zompis. Shinoi, Vancha Dorna, Emka Floof Kappa. Neeb, Finnegrau Spine,
Hi.
Fourth Apidola.
Can I help you, Milo? You want attention? Okay. I will pet your head. Pet.
Oh.
Afrosh Quunk?
Yeah.
Yibs,
I can pet.
Yabosa Brop One Penerf. Bonawabs. Zon Skrill Meep?
Oh.
Priskin. Your Blick. Zarzuya Arfanaya. Inabosh? Apidola.
That is a dog bone, Milo. You don't need a dog bone.
Shapula. Olawate Narimo.
Oh.
He's interested in what's going on the screen. He's like, what are you doing? Let's go ahead and get her some fun. Play game. It's essentially Tetris. And Milo's just gonna lay down. Here, I shall get this box out of your way. Boop. It's okay. Hi. Oh, we love the chin scratches, Milo. Cat gets chin scratches. More chin scratches? Okay, more chin scratches. Oh, neck rubs? Okay. We'll do neck rubs. More general pets? Okay, more pets.
Shibes.
Hi, Milo. Yeah, Milo, can you go back and lay down? Was this a mistake? Was it a mistake to pay you?
Gorbis.
Petition Stubbles. If Tilhab Scal Dabs, don't keep him foy, Borhe Bicasa.
He is laying on my arm.
Frida.
Lengthy nulets. Zap and quar. Corbani. Vilpa brehe. Kibaru Benu.
Small talk.
Shalva. Barlini Yorid. So, Quinarb Flizaquab. Happy.
Drobus Veric?
Valish.
Ah,
So,
Oh, hey,
Finosa
whoa.
Watanabe Sinaka Dunda.
Embarrassed. Oh, her password got stolen.
Gabo. Yoyam Galan. Blarnel stop. Noosh. Quema noosh.
Roga.
Sula.
Subal Yosef. Ah, sure, sir.
Sabane. Jiffa. Aha. Ah. Haha.
Suli Suli.
Yazoo.
Blah, blah, blah. Oh. Brina Coo.
Drobus Varick.
What?
Ah, chul.
Oh, awkward comment. I guess we can't die from embarrassment as a teenager.
Hey.
Oh. Yes.
Hansel? Who? A Braic Fonsel. Oh. Rolsh for Quexenos. Yeah, through ya.
Looks like we're gonna be learning some programming here, just because it's
Huh? Shokin?
computer science.
Shokin?
Yeah.
Neeb. Finnegrouse spine, fourth apidola, and a herb. Olawate, Shapula zompis. Chinoy, Bancha dorna, Emku floof gaffa. Yibs. Umpatosh yamakalu. Barbahoy grosh. Unaba basamu. Finuza. Ah, yabans. Arfanaya. Your blick, Zarzuya?
Ek.
Your blick, Zarzuya Arfanaya. Uxanau. Wisup vinba urabau? Fliderno. Bimbalop Dialbo Glade.
Oh, smavadis.
Why is he wearing a bag on his head?
Neeb.
Why is that a I know it's a cast object, but why is it a thing? For a particular reason? Is he ashamed about something?
Apidola. Wanafub Wadida Shbina. On Legan Sinush Mi Bon. Grosh Barbahoy. Sagreep Yafarzi. Sikalau. Yibs. Umpatosh Yamakalu. Neeb. Finnegrouse spine, fourth apidola, and a herb. Olawate. Oh, Garash.
I know. Alright, let's just go ahead and go home.
Oh.
You don't really need the study session, so it's totally fine. Come on, Menta, let's just go home. Alright, so real quick, she's gonna get something to eat. And then I think we're gonna invite Kyoto over, or Kiyoshi, sorry. And we're gonna try to ask him out the prom. This could go so wrong, but you know, at the same time, time to make some more salads. And then clean out spoiled food. Wait, I might be able to do that. Hold on. Open. Yeah. I can do that. No, she's only embarrassed by her. Oh, she cut herself. Oop. ew! Did she just dig in her ear and then put it in a ew? I mean, could be worse. I mean, one time my husband digged some earwax out of his ear and he freaking wiped it on me.
Tuna! No me! Sopa! Watuni? Nar Divish. And the Stabadu.
Ah! He's coming right over. Sweet. Oh, there he is. Let's...
Yeah.
Let's kind of butter him up a little bit. What bonfire? We're not going to do that.
Bezo! Bezo!
Oh, derp, nah.
Huh?
Rifna.
What's
Yeah,
that?
the horn.
Ain't so. Uh-huh.
Ooh, a swap case.
Ethni Dorgo.
Oh.
Oh, we're definitely buttering him up.
Nibza.
So now let's
Oh.
try...
Oh.
And a fish.
Ooh,
Joba?
let's do this.
Suta.
Hey!
So barb.
Arvishu.
Oh.
Hey, this is working out.
Mm.
Alright, I think it said one to hold hands.
Dopin. Dopin.
Ha. Ya know. Gibbs.
Scripto Narch. Borada. Topes. Larvdo Tweb. Goinji. Derbatreul. Soon.
Falabalom.
Murph.
Hoo harpin.
Adventurous.
Huh?
Why make brushu? Doyum?
Oh. Soma Florb. Oh. Yibs.
Oh.
Yabba horn yibs.
Aww!
Limba. Oh,
That-
Mistel.
He accepted it. That is so amazing.
Number for your boy. Ah.
Oh. Swo brief. Soy brief.
Aya Borspa.
Vadish. Oh.
Okay, now we got the compatibility. Alright, so good compatibility, prom date. Oh, he has a crush on her. That's so cute. Oh, that's adorable.
Oh.
Mm.
Oh.
Mhm.
Wabba. Drink
What is she
soup.
doing? Oh, no, no, not time for sleep
Hello.
yet.
Wanna chew?
Hallmark.
Zorbo. Buena soup. Zelfies.
He's like, I'm just gonna play this chessboard.
Clean Shusha. Wayne. Of Ween Day. Zafine. Hey, Piam. Of Weene Su. Bosta. Swo brief. Soy brief. James da Belfin. Turinga. Topes. Larvdo.
Is he talking to
Twig.
himself? Oh, nope, he was talking to her.
Tricksto. Cornabia. Elza Nibsadu. Imprevda. James da Belfin.
He's like, you know what? I'll give you a key to my
Doringa?
house so you can come
Ooh.
by whenever you want.
So.
Oh, Sewell. Huh. Oh, Mirane. Washanoi Lonkas. Punarab.
Oh,
Neepsta.
she's really got to go to the bathroom.
Huh? Elza Nibsadu. Impreda.
Ah, Bena Storbound.
Emka Floof? Rena.
Oh, Noose.
Ooh, Ben Koya.
Huh.
Oh,
Sua.
Boo
Arabrep
Daba.
Shanib.
Oh,
Oh,
ooh.
Tanoba Fanoi.
Amudo Unater.
Tashimo, Arabrep.
Oh, eat! Almost dropped my Tamagotchi.
Hey, Piam. Avinisu Bosta.
She's like, here, I'm gonna give you a key so that way you can come by whenever you want.
Senegay.
Oh, Vadish.
Oh.
But right now, she has to go to the bathroom and then go to sleep.
Fronstenape?
Oh, are we that part of the relationship where we're just
Shorza.
gonna... Wait. I've been thinking about this a lot and wanted to ask you if you'd like to live together. What? Oh, this was not... Oh, I had this all planned out. This was not part of the plan. Not part of the plan. Not part of the plan. Not part of the plan! Milo, this wasn't part of the plan. She wasn't... She was supposed to stay single. Oh, He's too cute, though. I don't want to say no. But at the same time... Well... If they are meant to be, means I could at least age them up at the same time, and then we can have a wedding. Okay. We're just gonna let him move in. Okay. They're well off. Oh, that's one way to do it. I guess we need to assign him to the right side. Become enemies of Sophia. Do something romantic. Let's take a look at what you've been doing, buddy. Who are your relationships, Sophia? Back compatibility. Good. Ah, that's why. Okay. What's your homework at? Oh, you haven't even started. How about... You know what? Let's leave this here for right now, just because Milo just knocked over my work mouse. Alright, I'm going to end it here for now, because I have a feeling something has showed up, and I need to go take care of it. However, I will be live with this challenge again tomorrow. I don't know. I think we're going to be staying home most of the day, so I should just be able to jump back on later on. There's also a couple things I want to do on my personal save as well. Kind of play around, try to figure a couple things out with The Sims. I'm still kind of working on a lot of the stuff with The Sims. I'm not an expert by any means, but interesting revelations have happened. So, none of it I planned. My storyline has now just gone out the window, so I'm going to have to figure that out later. But right now, we're just going to kind of let her have her fun. Oh, that's just them being. Anyhow, guys, I hope you have a good day, and I will see you guys later. Okay, bye.